Hello, this is Ann Rossley with Baird and Warner. I'm coming to you today with news about the Chicago housing market. This is information through February of 2021, and it's some pretty good news, so I'm excited to share it with you. These are the neighborhoods, and I've talked to you about this before, that I cover the lakefront neighborhoods primarily, with the neighborhoods immediately the west. So you can see from the South Loop up to Edgewater, all the neighborhoods in between, as well as those directly west, near West Side, West Town, Logan, and so forth. When I talk in terms of aggregate numbers today, I'm going to be including information from these neighborhoods. Our median sales price is $439,000 for this marketplace, and for both attached and detached condos, townhomes, single-family homes. Our low was in 2012 of $311,000, but we're up now to $439,000. Closed sales. Closed sales were up in February, 789 units closed versus February of 636 in 2020, which was a really good month itself. So that's a good sign of things to come. But let's look at a rolling 12 months. If you look at the last 12 months through 2021 versus the 12 months through 2020, which was really the time leading up to COVID, in terms of number of units closed, we're only off 2%, which, given the fact that we were shut down for about 6 weeks, is a pretty strong number. Now, that's a lagging indicator. Under contract is also lagging indicator of the marketplace, but less so. And you'll see that the number of units closed, that went under contract in February was 1,172. That was down 12% from February of 2020. But two things: 2020 was a terrific February year. As you can see, it was way up over February of 2019. Number two, there is just not as much inventory on the market to choose from for these buyers. This graph shows you homes for sale, and you can see that through February of 2021, we were off 19% in units available to be purchased. So we did have it go up a bit as we were going through COVID, more so than a typical September, but boy, did that drop off precipitously. Now, I'm asked all the time. In fact, I was asked yesterday on a listing consultation, how many days do you expect me to be on the market before I get a contract, and how many showings? So I didn't have the answer at the tip of my tongue, which shame on me, but I went back to do some research, and here's what I came up with. If your property is listed on the market for under $1 million, you can expect to have a contract, in general, 16 to 17 days. So just over 2 weeks, you should be able to get a contract. If your property is $1 million or up, it's going to take longer. Think a month. Now, remember, that's if you're priced appropriately. Important to price it right. Question number 2, how many showings should I expect before I get a contract? And the median number has been 7 to 9, depending on sales price. So again, if you're on the market, if you've been on the market over a month, if you've had more than 9 showings and you don't have a contract, then it's certainly time to talk to your real estate agent about next steps. Let's talk median sales prices by neighborhood. I always find this to be an interesting way to look at what's going on and how to select a place to live. This is for condominiums only or attached. And you can see that the hottest neighborhood is West Town, which that's the census tract. West Town includes Ukrainian Village and Wicker Park, as well as part of the West Loop, but not all. And you can see at $490 per condo, that's a very healthy market. Lincoln Park is next at $465. Now you may say, why isn't the Near North? I thought the Near North had pricey homes, and it does, but there are a greater number of studios and 1-bedrooms in the Near North area than there are in the others. If you see a condominium in West Town or Lincoln Park, it's generally going to be a 1 or probably most likely a 2-bedroom. And the same with the Loop. That has a lot of student housing. So let's look at single family homes. The median sales price, the biggest one, no surprise, Lincoln Park at $1.6 million, followed by the South Loop at $1.4 million and Lakeview for $1.3 million. West Town is coming up in price, and their numbers are increasing. So let's talk about supply. Again, I mentioned that supply has been off. Um, and you would say, why is it 5.5? Oh, that's an error. It's 5.5 months worth of supply. That's really neither a buyer's market nor a seller's market. And between 5 and 6 is what we call just a static good market. But when we look at it by neighborhood, you're going to see a world of difference. In the loop, where people aren't going to their offices anymore during COVID, we don't have restaurants or the cultural facilities open, we've got over a 12-month supply of homes for sale. And again, what this means is if you look at the number of homes that are currently on the market and our current rate of sale, how many are average going under contract each month, it would take us over a year to sell all the properties that are on the market in the loop. If you look at the near north, it's 11 months. And again, that's because of the unrest, COVID, no stores open, no restaurants. And people are, reconsidering their options of where to live. They want bigger yards. They want an office. What we're seeing a lot of is people who are in a more expensive 1 or 2 bedroom in the near north or loop are choosing to go places like Avondale, Irving Park, Albany Park, and buy a single family home in the $600,000 price point. So, they're not paying for assessments in the near north side. They can get a single family home without the assessments for just a little bit more money. Look, for example, at Bucktown, Avondale, Irving Park, Albany Park. They're all under 3 months worth of inventory. So definitely a seller's market in those areas. And we're seeing some price increases as well as multiple offers. So that is what's going on in the market in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please get in touch with me. Every situation is different, just like every property is different. That's the nature of real estate. Thanks for watching. Look forward to speaking with you soon.